Hello, and welcome back to Midwest Charge. Today you join me in garage, actually. Figured I would give a quick channel update today and just kind of go over what's been going on and why the channel's been quiet for such a long time. Let's get into it. All right, I just right up front, I have a phone here. It's got some notes on it because I'm like super scatterbrained today, but I wanted to get everything down so I wouldn't forget most of the stuff. So the first thing I wanted to go over is what's new. It's been probably like, what, 6+ months, I think, since the last channel upload, and life has just been very busy since then. But before I get to that, I want to go over just kind of what's new in specifically the Midwest Charge world, the EVs, the charging, the things like that, batteries, all that. So first big thing is we have level 1 home charging. There are actually 2 vehicles behind me. They are both electric and they are both charging. Now it is level 1 charging, but I have found it really hasn't been an issue. So that's been pretty awesome. Second update, which I kind of just spoiled, is we have a second vehicle. That is a 2019 Audi e-tron, and it probably looks terrible in the photo, but I'll do a video on the car at some point, like a dedicated video. But the TLDR is we found a 2019 Audi e-tron for $14,000, but it qualified for the used EV tax credit. So that's a $10,000 e-tron. Premium Plus, 2019, works great. Interior is like mint. Super awesome. So yeah, definitely a video coming up on that. I've been super excited. I've been wanting to share that one for months, but I just haven't had the opportunity to make a dedicated video. So that will be coming soon. Probably not like the next video or anything, but it is on the docket to get made and uploaded because that's just, I don't know. I find it very cool. I like finding good deals and, just interesting things like a $10,000 e-tron, just not something you usually hear about. So yeah. Next up, we have some custom lock chimes. So I have been working on, just in my spare time a little bit when I have, a few minutes here and there, working on just messing around with it. So here's my latest one. I have 2 really that I like the most, if I can say that. The first one is the one you're about to hear, and that's it's the portal turrets. But I have combined both of them into this long format lock chime because I think the timing is funnier.
Sentry mode activated. Goodbye.
Unfortunately, the sound quality is terrible right now because it's below freezing and the pedestrian speaker's frozen.
Are you still there?
But I don't know. I still think it's pretty cool. So I'll add captions or something at the bottom to make it clearer what it said, because I'm sure that probably was completely unintelligible. But yeah, I'll give it another try sometime in the summertime. I'm sure you'll hear in the background of some of my videos. But yeah, I've just been working on making some goofy little lock chimes and things like that. I have another one that's a Star Trek one, because I'm a big Star Trek fan. So I will upload those probably to like Google Drive or something and link them in the description of the video. So if you want to check them out, you want to try them, put them in your vehicle, why not? But I don't think I can demo the Star Trek one because that feels a little too close to copyright. But yeah, like I said, they'll be in the video description though. If you do want to, download it, try it out, have some fun with it. If you hate it, you can go back to whatever lock chime you had before. The other thing I've been working on is light shows. So unfortunately, I know for sure I cannot demo that because the light shows I've been working on are based on copyrighted music. And I don't have a good way of sharing that right now, or at least a way that I think is YouTube appropriate, since they take a strong stance to copyright, which is understandable. But yeah, when it comes to the light show files, not sure how to get that across. I might look into. I think there's a light show website for those of you who have Teslas, where you can like upload and download light shows for cars. So I might check that out if you guys are interested. Just let me know in the comments section, and I'll look into that. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to bring up too is if any of you guys are interested in how to make light shows, let me know, because I have now gone through the pain of making light shows. It's kind of awful, actually. It's a rewarding process. It's really fun when it's complete, but the software is janky, and I found the documentation to be very lacking. So if anyone out there is like, hey, I would love to have like some content on how to do light shows, just, write it down, and I'll keep that in mind. Okay, keeping with the Tesla theme for a bit, since I've been kind of just mainly focused on the Model 3 here. The Model 3 has FSD 14. I haven't posted anything about it because, I mean, there's already content out there from people like, Sawyer Merritt, Canada FSD, Dirty Tesla, and Chuck Cook. He's another great resource for that. But if you guys do want to see FSD videos, again, let me know in the comment section. I'm in the process of kind of figuring out, getting back into the flow of the videos, and what content I do want to focus on. And I'm not necessarily going to focus on one single one of those things, but like I said, I'm just kind of putting together the backlog of here's the videos that I want to upload to the channel that people find interesting. So if you would find that interesting, just let me know. If not, then you may or may not have seen the announcement from Comma AI, not OpenAI, Comma AI, about the Comma 4, and that is their brand new hardware for chill driving. I don't know if they actually call it self-driving. It's not on the same level as FSD. It will not park for you. It will not find a parking space. It won't, well, I mean, I guess you can make it navigate parking lots, but it's not going to do very well. It's mainly designed for being on the highway or on long stretches of road where you just don't want to drive. If you're on like a long country road or a freeway, you're road tripping, something like that, then it's supposed to make it easier. It's like a hands-off system similar to FSD in that sense, where you don't have to touch the wheel, but it does have driver monitoring, and you do have to take over like to make turns and things like that for the most part. There's some extra nuance there, but I won't go into that in this video. But yeah, so if you're interested in any Comma 4 content, let me know. I don't have a Comma 4 device yet. I have a Comma 3X, which was the previous generation, but the Comma 4 looks really cool, and I'm trying to figure out a way of justifying putting it in this car, so let me know. But yeah, other than that, I think the only other big updates, I've been experimenting with Starlink and stuff recently. So this garage, we moved to a new rental place, and it's a single family home with a garage, which is like awesome, but it's in the middle of nowhere. So we've been using Starlink both for the house and for the vehicle. So I have a Starlink Mini now, and that's been pretty cool for getting work things done. I think it's like, they have a standby plan. It's like $5 a month. I think it's 0.5 megabit per second down and 0.5 megabit per second up, which is pretty decent. I mean, I find it good enough to work on remotely. So yeah, that's been pretty fun. I have a little USB-C adapter because it only draws like 20, 30 watts or something like that. But for the last update, I'm actually going to move the camera. And let's see, just kind of shrink that down for a second. It's on a little tripod. Solar panels. So I have a great interest in EVs, in charging, in batteries, and all of that. But it's probably no surprise to anybody that by extension, I find home backup power and solar panels very interesting. Now, you may have noticed earlier I mentioned I am renting, so I'm not doing like permanent solar installations or anything like that, but I am experimenting with it. I've got 5 panels, 4 good panels, and 1 kind of garbage panel. But I've got like 5 solar panels and a few solar generators. And so if you guys want to see anything about that, if you're interested in what solar can do, even in say like a portable rental setup, maybe not necessarily a single family rental, but one of the cool things is, I will actually turn the screen around. These are flexible solar panels. So you don't necessarily have to roof mount these. In fact, I haven't been. I've just been putting these straight on the grass, but these are awesome for rental situations because you can wire them together and hang them, like on a balcony or on a railing or something like that, where it's relatively unobtrusive and does not have to be a permanent installation. So you don't have to, get special approval or anything, for the most part, for hopefully most of you guys, if you are renters. So yeah, so I find that very cool. If you want me to share some of the projects and things that I'm working on with that, I'd be happy to. But yeah, once again, just let me know in the comments. A lot of this video is just kind of catching up real quick over the last few months, letting you guys know, hey, I am here, I am alive, and trying to figure out what your guys' interest is, But yeah, I mean, I once again, I thank you guys for just the continual support on this channel, even when there was a period there where we went dark. Your comments meant a lot, and we read through every one of them. But yeah, the channel is going to be getting videos again. I'm going to be dedicating more time to it. The last few months have been kind of insane. I had a job change and then a housing change and just all kinds of crazy things going on in life that prevented me from dedicating significant amounts of time to what is essentially a passion project. I enjoy making these videos because I enjoy doing this stuff. You know, I make videos about road tripping because I road trip and I just enjoy doing that. So I figure, why not take people along for the ride? So yeah, so once again, thank you guys so much for your support. And if you guys want to see anything in particular, solar panel videos, car charger videos, car videos, road trip videos, anything like that, just you know, put it down in the comments, and that'll help me gauge interest in what adventures I should be bringing you guys along for. So with that, I will see you again, hopefully very soon. But if not very soon, definitely soon. So yeah, have a good day.